Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. Yeah, Link is in a precarious situation, in a difficult situation, holding, however, still above this support area on the 2-day chart, on the daily chart. I'm leaning towards the yellow scenario. I mentioned that earlier this week. That was after the sell-off, even though nothing really broke here on the Link chart and the pullback is still a 3-wave move. I am leaning now towards the yellow count, not anymore to the white count. The white count, even though it's still valid, it is the more bullish scenario, the white count, but it certainly has reduced in likelihood due to the strong correction that we've had and the price testing the $15.90 level there. Yeah, very, very sharp correction. Not necessarily too unusual in crypto, but it now counts best as wave C in a B wave. So one more high in wave C of B, absolutely valid. One more high, and then this could complete a larger rally potentially in the area between $38 and $55. Could easily stretch to 69 as well. That is what a C wave could do. At some point we can reconsider if the white count wants to be the primary count, but for now this is not so important. At the moment, the focus I think needs to be on whether the buyers can step in here and drive the price higher towards the blue target area, ideally towards $38 next and then $55. Any sustained break below this week's low would likely send us down into the yellow box, retesting the August lows. This would be then still potentially could be bullish, but obviously it would have destroyed the pattern. It would be a larger ABC structure then, which I would track. But this is low confidence given where we are in the larger cycle. This would mean the price would have to really hurry up to start a third wave. I don't believe it, okay? So it means if it dips into the yellow box, it could also be something more bearish. Therefore, it is very important that we don't break and sustain, at least don't sustain below this week's low. Now let's take a look at the smaller time frame. Before we do that, quick announcement for anybody who doesn't know yet. We opened our MCO Global channel this week. This is the main channel, which is going to combine stuff from all the communities we've built, and especially focused on crypto, of course, but also the stock market, other indies, stock indexes, other asset classes, more in-depth analysis, higher level analysis. Today, I covered how the US Bitcoin reserve, if it's coming, how it could impact the Bitcoin chart and overall crypto sector, of course, and could Bitcoin long-term go to 500,000 to 1 million. We'll talk about that in that video. I'll link the channel in the description. Check it out if you're interested, but this is from now on our main channel. So if you want more content, in-depth content, different content, which complements our Morecryptoonline content, then check it out. So overall, the chart is now here in this support region and might start the next move up, obviously. We've got this as a wave 1 up, as a wave 2 down, and ideally we see a little bit of upside momentum from here. Yeah, it's starting there, it's trying to, we've got this corrective price channel, and ideally the price would start the next move up from here. This is a so-called 1-2 setup, right? But the problem is that the wave 1 is only in 3 waves, so it's not high confidence, but it's what I'm tracking at the moment. I would say rather balanced probabilities, but due to the overall chart context, I'm leaning higher. One more low is possible for a wider wave 4, would still be bullish potentially, but ideally that was the low, okay? Ideally that was the low. Again, we have a phase where everybody's bored out after a week of just downward move. People got destroyed with this sell-off, which is just, it happens every few months in crypto, but this was really strong. And caught a lot of people off guard. It's normal. These are like liquidation events. They do catch people off guard, which is why it's so important to have your risk management in place. That might mean either position size management or setting your stop losses, or a combination, of course. But overall, yeah, what I want to see is that it's holding on the micro level, the $17.15 support. The pullback is technically complete. I'm not saying it's turning around here, but this is now where we need to be watching, because it tested the golden ratio level. This is a key Fibonacci support, and it's showing a little bit of upside momentum now that Bitcoin is going up a bit. And the green dotted line here would be the first upside breakout point at $19.85. and above we've got 21.30, and the most important one is the Monday high at $22.11. So these are the levels that need to be broken, with the highest one obviously being the most meaningful. Essentially, it's just important that the bulls turn up before we break below $17.15. At the moment, I find it too early to confirm. We haven't even broken above the first signal line, but yeah, this is too small. Obviously, it's worth watching this area because we're now deep in support after, I could say potentially impulsive rally, but it's not, because it's really just corrective. So yeah, unfortunately, we've got this messy price action everywhere in the altcoin sector right now. We gotta be a bit patient. Levels should be clearly defined. So hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.